Hi guys, and welcome back to Unfiltered. We are in the second episode today, and you guys get to spend some time with me where I answer some of the questions you sent in about the undergraduate experience here at Boston University's College of Communication. So question number one is, what jobs do people get out of comm? And yes, believe it or not, people with an undergraduate degree from comm do get jobs out of graduation. Most people will get jobs in major cities in the East Coast, such as Boston, New York, DC, and a lot of people who are studying film and television will actually take their second semester or their last semester senior year abroad in LA and then get directly hired into the production companies that they intern for during their time abroad. Some examples of companies that recent seniors this past spring have gotten into are Bose and CNN and CBS. I think it's really cool because students get the experience doing internships while they're here, and then it directly correlates into the jobs that they'll enter out of graduation. For question number two is, what internships have I had so far? So I'm only a second year here, I'm a sophomore, and this past summer I actually had an integrated marketing internship at Her Campus Media. The office is in the Fenway area, and it was really interesting because beforehand I felt like I kind of knew what PR was and I kind of knew what it meant, but it really solidified what the area does and what people in the field do. And it actually made my class, CM 331 this semester, way more applicable because I knew exactly what they were talking about. My professor likes to bring in a lot of past students that he's had or people that he worked with in the industry, and I know everything that they're talking about because of the internship I had this summer doing integrated marketing and working with different campaigns. Another question is comm really cliquey? So not at all. A lot of students in comm do have friends that are in comm from their classes, from their same extracurriculars, but everyone really branches out and they're friends with people outside of the college. I would say that everyone kind of assumes that everyone in comm knows each other, which is definitely true because everyone's involved in so many extracurriculars and everyone loves talking about what they're involved in. And so 9 out of 10 times when you're talking about someone in comm, like, oh, like, do you know so-and-so? They're in comm. The answer is probably yes, because we all just like to support each other and get to know each other. And another question is comm really easy? So a lot of STEM friends like to think so. I know a lot of people who have, like maybe if they're living in a suite and everyone's STEM, they're always like, why do you think you have so much homework? Like, we're in STEM, we have 3-hour labs. And actually, I want to say that comm actually has a lot of their own struggles because first of all, I have a lot of friends who are studying film and television, and they spend so much time filming for their production classes. Because if you think about it, it's not just, oh, like, I'm gonna set this camera up and I'm gonna film this and then it's over, like I submit that assignment. You have to do, the work beforehand, writing the script and finding the people and then finding a time that works for everybody and then filming it and then the editing process. That part's the worst. I've had so many friends who are like, I can't go off this Friday or I can't go off this Saturday because I have to edit this project that I like really put off. So definitely don't think that comm is just an easy cop-out because it's definitely not. And then the last question is, do people in comm only study comm? And actually the answer is no, because our dean in undergraduate affairs, Bill Taylor, likes to say that students in comm are storytellers, but you have to have something that you tell stories about. So almost everybody I know either does a double major within comm, and most people will do another degree outside of comm or a minor. So for example, I'm a business minor because that really closely correlates with my degree in public relations. But I know a lot of people who are passionate about women and gender studies, and so they'll pursue a minor in that, or maybe a language. Psychology is really popular. Everyone really finds a way to kind of channel their interests into their studies, so that way when they get out into the workforce, they're very flexible in what they're able to cover. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Unfiltered. If I missed any of your questions, feel free to comment them down below and I'll be glad to answer them. And make sure you follow us on social media, on Twitter and Instagram @BU, and we'll see you in our next episode. Bye!